All right, I have 20 miles on the agenda today, but this is not going to be just a typical 20-mile run. I'm going to mix things up just a little bit. Now, if you notice, I am wearing my Asics Nova Blast, but I also brought my Hoka Speed Goats. And the reason for that is because I have a trail race coming up in about 2 weeks, but I did not want to do all 20 miles on the trails today. So what I plan on doing is about 14-ish miles on the road and then coming back, changing into my trail shoes and then doing the last 6 miles on the trails. I always struggle with these bands. Man, I feel sore and I feel tired. You know, never trust the first mile. I was planning on running to that lighthouse way over there, but I don't think I'm going to do that today. Looks a little too risky. You know, whoever designed these speed bumps did a horrible job, because I can just go around them. They're not slowing me down at all. So I'm just a little over 5 miles into this run, and I missed my cue to take my first snack. So I'm gonna take it now. I have a Cliff Bar. Flavor is peanut butter banana. That's good stuff. So part of the purpose for today's run is to train my gut for that 50-mile ultra that I have coming up in a couple weeks. That's why I'm having this Cliff Bar, because I plan on having solid foods during that ultra. So I want to practice getting that nutrition in during my runs. Now, I'm not sure how good this audio is going to be with all this wind, but man, that's pretty cool. All right, let's get back to it. Gotta pee. Much better. All right, we're about halfway there. Time for another snack. So earlier I was saying that my legs were pretty tired. So just a quick update on that. They're still freaking tired. But that's all right. Because when you train while you're sore, that's when you're really gonna start seeing improvements. So next time you're feeling tired and you're in the middle of a run, just remember that that's when you're making progress. So listen to your body, be smart about it, but also find that zone where you're making those improvements. All right, so just finished up the road portion of today's run. So I'm about to swap out my road shoes for some trail shoes and get in those woods. Might as well refill my water bottles while I'm at it. No, this is not Sprite. This is water with some element added to it. And while I'm at it, I might as well take my last goo. This is campfire s'more flavor. That's okay. think I like the other flavor a little better. All right, we are finally in the woods. Time to go hit some trails. So I'm personally more of a road runner, but I must admit, there is something very peaceful about being out here in nature like this. I can see why people love trail running. It's so beautiful. I don't know. What do you guys think? What's better, road running or trail running? Let me know. Well, I made a mistake. I went off the beaten path, found some side trails that, people made. Well, I lost track of the main trail, and now I'm having trouble finding my way back to it. Just went down like 3 different paths that led to dead ends. Just gonna keep on going and hope I run into something that looks familiar. And now there's no trails. So, we'll see. It should be interesting. And supposedly, technology is only useful when you have service. Well, I found a road. I'm pulling up Google Maps. Still having a hard time getting service. Nothing looks familiar. Okay, I'm gonna try going down this road a little bit and see if I run into anything that looks familiar. Finally got service. I don't know if you can see that or not, but it's working. I am back on the roads. And you know what? I'm gonna stay on the roads. This is more of my alley. I'm used to the roads. And I know this way I'm not gonna get lost. So this little run quickly turned into an adventure. Gotta admit, I got a little bit panicked for just a moment. But whew, everything's gonna be all right. All right, we are back on a bike trail that I recognized. I was on this one earlier. We gonna live. We gonna live.
So I'm not quite sure why, but the audio did not come through on my last couple of clips. But I was able to find my way back to the car and finish out this 20-mile run. After the run, I went home, showered, and spent some much needed quality time with the family. I was starving, so we stopped to eat at the always delicious Taco Bell. And afterwards, we went to a Spirit Halloween. Halloween is one of our favorite holidays, and we always have a blast looking at Halloween decor. Maddie picked out her costume and chose to be a pirate. And finally, we grilled some burgers to cap off a perfect Saturday evening.